Right, we've arrived here at Canarthy's Roost. I've got to go and talk to somebody called Razumdar. Razumdar? It's an interesting name. Let's have a chat. Oh, this Catman Razumdar.
Welcome to Canarthy's Roost, friend. The hurricane must have been very disorienting. So many injured, confused. Keep your voice down. Try not to draw attention.
What are you talking about?
Razumdar is here on a mission of some delicacy. You are just what the Bandari ordered. Between your hands and Raz's good looks, we are certain to see this through.
What kind of help do you need?
First, a question. Where did you come from?
I'm a Dominion soldier who survived the shipwreck.
Yes, lie with confidence. A straight face and a gleam in your eye. Well done. It is very good right now to fit in. Your sudden arrival, it does not fit in, you understand?
Why should I trust you?
You should not. You should trust your instincts. Leave if you wish. No one will stop you. Or, come with Raz and do what you can to help us recover. In the process, grow your stature and wealth. It is entirely up to you.
Why are you helping me?
Because you are no soldier, which is useful. You can speak with the locals, assure them we are not invaders or marauders. Now come, let us try to fit in.
Very well.
Commander Karanet, the moment? This recruit survived the shipwreck without injuries. You mentioned something about the shattered shoals, yes?
I don't think the commander's listening there, Razumdar.
Glad you're up and about, recruit. I'm in need of a scout to head to Shattered Shoals. Most of our fleet foundered to the west, but we've had few survivors trickle in from that direction.
What do you need, exactly?
We captured a sea viper spying on the camp. Those pirates never travel alone. Find out if they're around Shattered Shoals, and if so, what they're doing on this island. Of course, you should assist any shipwreck survivors you find. We must each do our part.
I'll do what I can.
Before you head to Shattered Shoals, speak with Eelsil. He just returned from exploring a nearby temple. That wizard claims to know something about everything, so he may have insight on how these sea vipers operate.
Right.
Ilsil is this way.
For the love of... I've little time for talk.
Eelsil?
Ilsil, this recruit wishes to speak with you.
Marvelous, isn't it? We'll have to construct a special room for the Morning Stone when we bring it back to the Mages Guild. I'm sorry, did you need something?
Commander Karaneth said you returned from a nearby temple.
Yes. The Temple of the Morning Springs is an old Khajiit ruin not far from here. We excavated the Morning Stone from one of the chambers. As you can see, its supply of water appears endless.
Did you encounter any sea vipers?
What do you mean, pirates? In an ancient Khajiit temple? Preposterous! All we saw were the undead warriors that overran our camp.
Why were you attacked by the undead?
I have no idea. Actually, I have 12 ideas, but they're far less fascinating than the Morning Stone. Probably some sort of ancient curse. It usually is with these things.
So what can you tell me about the sea vipers?
Arrogant sea elf pirates. To my recollection, they aren't known to raid Canarthy's Roost. Oh, and they have a thing for snakes. But I'm sure we both have more important matters to attend. If you'd excuse me?
We should speak privately. Before you depart, let's meet by the statues north of camp.
Oh, Razzle Dazzle just entered the shadows, and here he is, casually propping up this, ruins here.
There, you see? You fit in and no one will stop you from walking away.
I'm listening.
Ilsil is most impressed with his newest bauble. But the undead are a threat to all of Canarthy's Roost. If you want to, you could search the Temple of the Morning Springs, determine how to contain the dead there. Then the locals should see we came here as allies, not conquerors.
All right. Anything else?
Karanet told you how the hurricane dashed the fleet into Canarthy's Roost. Now the sea vipers are picking at the bones of our ships. Strange, yes? You could scout the coast, as the commander said. Prove yourself to the soldiers.
And where are you headed?
Oh, there's far less glamorous work to be done in Mistral, at the northern end of the island. Let's meet up there, after you've done what you decide to do. Until then, bright moons guide your steps.
Bright moons. Alright, investigate. We're gonna go over here. Investigate sea vipers at Shattered Shoals. Go for a run. Along this road here, I guess. A little travel. Looks like it's just up ahead. Here we go.
Can any of you hear me? Where are you?
Sergeant Firion.
You there. Have you seen my squad?
I don't know what you mean.
We were all on a little Alkosh, part of the Dominion fleet sailing for Canarthy's Roost. Then a hurricane blew up out of nowhere. Sails tore, hulls cracked, and we were thrown into the ocean. I ended up here. I can't find the rest of my squad.
Did they survive the hurricane?
I thought I heard one of them calling out, but the ocean twists up sounds. If they're wounded or pinned down, could you keep an eye out for my soldiers? They answer to Edalus, Onglon, and Nistel. 2 of us can cover more ground.
I'll help you find your squad.
I'm sure my squad made it to shore alive. Dominion Marines constantly defy the sea's attempts to drown us. The hurricanes are another matter. I fear my squad is banged up worse than I am.
Find Edalus, Onglorn, and Nistel. Optional, gather Torchbug Treacle for injured Marines. Oh, jeez! Oh, yeah, where's my buddy? Come on, get back out. I shall heal you to death. I forgot about that. Dead, dead, dead. Got some scraps. So I'm wondering. I mean, I know this does say deal shock damage. It should, in theory, that should be better than this, right? Right? I mean, I know when I light attack and heavy attack and so on, I'm shooting out lightning bolts, but if I'm already doing the shock damage, part of my enchantment, at 2000. Or maybe not, because, I mean, maybe you're doing the damage. It's still doing damage, though. I'm confused. I just hope I find better stuff that does... I mean, it's still dying, right? Things are dying, so that's good. Alright, so we got the Torchbug Treacle. I'm gonna rescue these people.
Who are you? Were you part of the fleet?
Sergeant Firion sent me to find you.
Alive? Good. That's good. Wave smashed me against the ship. Cracked a few ribs. Not the best feeling.
Sergeant Firion said this Torchbug Treacle would help.
Tastes like sandals boiled in mint perfume. But if it knits my ribs, I'll drink the whole bottle.
I'll look for the rest of your squad.
Good. I'll find Sergeant Firion. Go. Get them back safe.
Gotcha. Another one over here. Oh, what's this? Torchbug Treacle. Oh, I think I got another skill point to spend, don't I? Love that. I do. Okay, so I think somebody in the chat mentioned one of the shocks will eventually become a... Maybe once you morph it, becomes an interrupt. So I might choose that. Now, the downside is I can't use it at the moment because... Is that right? I can't use it because I haven't got one equipped. I better just equip this. Let's see if it works now. Is it actually classified as a destruction staff? It's not. It's just a lightning staff. But now it's active, so it must be. I didn't even read what this does. Focus all elemental energies with your staff and blast an enemy for 1200. Flame, 1200. Oh man, all of them. Frost, flame, frost, and shock. That sounds cool. The whole lot, the whole shebang. Oh, there it is. Big zappy. Big zappy. Don't know if I actually like it there. I might put it on number 3.
I lost a lot of friends in that storm. Give me some good news.
Sergeant Firion sent me to find you.
I saw her swept overboard in that damn storm. Held on to the rigging long as I could, but it tore the skin off my palms. If I can't hold a weapon, I'm useless to my squad. Do you have any bandages? I lost my kit to the sea.
This torchbug treacle might help.
Blow juice? Used to think this stuff was only good for practical jokes on snowy days. Once I can heft Spleen Shanker, I'll push through the beach and find Sergeant Firion. How about you?
I told Sergeant Firion I'd find the rest of your squad.
Hope they appreciate their good fortune when you find them. I can get inland after I rest. Fight with purpose.
Fight with purpose. Alright, now we're going this way. Now, I will say, I've played a bit of Elder Scrolls Online, okay? So I've got all these points to distribute as part of... Let's bring the thing up. The champion points. But I'm going to refrain from using any for now. I might, as we go along, put some points into things which will help boost my speed or something. But in terms of damage, I'm going to refrain as much as possible. Playing it more or less like a brand new player to the game. I mean, I'm certainly new to this class. Oglorn.
Bless Ifra. I'm glad you came by. Have you seen any other Marines along the beach?
Sergeant Firion sent me to find you.
She's alive. I suppose that's some luck amidst all this wreckage. Can't say the same for my leg. If I don't put too much weight on it, I can manage a good hobble.
Sergeant Firion said this torchbug treacle would help.
Glow juice? By the gods, it just might. Soon as I can stand on my own, I'll head inland.
I found everyone in your squad.
Lieutenant Gellin dragged me out of the water. He'll want to know Sergeant Firion and the rest of the squad are all right. I think he said something about looking for shelter in a nearby cave, but I was still coughing up sand.
Nearby cave? Ah, yes, okay. So, oh, more danger over here. Ran straight into some. Oh my goodness! Kablam! Did you see that? Did you see that? Kablam! Okay. We've got homespun breeches, but it's... I've got one that's got training on it. That seems like a better thing to have at the moment. And this doesn't really give me anything extra. It's just simply one's light and one's medium, but the medium's got actual... to add stamina. It increases experience. But anyway, I gotta choose something, right? So let's just take that. More magicka for us. Skill point. Got a skill point. Something we can spend this on. Crystal Shard. Conjure dark crystals bombard an enemy, dealing 4,260 magic damage. Yes, please. Oh, it's already popped it there. Good. Got Mage's Fury, Crystal Shards. This is the way. Find the lieutenant. Oh, there's a bunch of dead snakes over here. Tied to a blood-stained post is the body of a wood elf marine. He appears to have died recently. Examine the corpse. The armor bears the insignia of an Aldmeri Dominion marine lieutenant. His corpse is soaked in blood, as if from many shallow cuts. Greenish foam mingles with the smeared blood. Continue the examination. The cuts on the lieutenant's body form a strange but repetitive patterns. His blood was smeared across the uncut portions of skin to create wave-like symbols. The exact cause of his death is unclear. Giant snake, perhaps? There's a runestone here. Let's see if we can get that. Hear the rattle of a snake in here. Die, snake! Alright, well, we better get out then. While we can. Sergeant Furion's met us here.
Turns out my squad were the ones who found me. Ever consider a career as a Dominion Marine? You'd make quite a scout. My squad said you were looking for Lieutenant Gellin. Have you found him?
I found his body in the cave. Someone killed him.
What do you mean?
It looked like he was killed in some kind of ritual.
First, a hurricane blows out of nowhere and destroys our fleet. Then, an able-bodied Dominion Marine is captured and tortured to death? What else was in that cave?
Lots of bones, candles, and snakes. Also wooden posts.
Some kind of sacrifice? This is too big for my squad to handle. We need reinforcements. Nistel spotted a beached ship nearby. It looks intact, and she spotted Dominion sailors aboard.
What are you going to do?
We need to combine our forces and find who murdered Lieutenant Gellin. My squad and I need to pull his body out of that damn cave. Would you warn the sailors on that beached ship? They need to know it's not safe to wander around.
I'll warn them.
Wait, take this. I found some glow juice while I was looking for my squad, but they're on the mend. You'll get used to the taste. We'll be along shortly. Watch yourself.
Bit of the old glow juice. I don't know, do I need that glow juice? Maybe I don't. Where's the glow juice? Torchbug treacle restores 347 health immediately. Alright, if I press my Q button, can I put that on the quick slot? Oh, here we go. And then I can hot press Q, drop it right there. That way, I can press Q to drink that thing. If I need it. Grandmaster Oblan.
You aren't a slick-arsed sea viper or a cabbage-mouthed castaway. State your business with the crew of the Prowler.
A Dominion Marine was killed in a nearby cave.
The hurricane killed hundreds of Marines. Why does it matter if one of them died in the cave?
He was murdered in some kind of ritual. His squad needs reinforcements.
Oh. Well, the Prowler is like a hen in a wolf den until she's seaworthy again. Maybe your Marines can prove they're more than two-legged cargo and shiny armor. If they pitch in, I'll consider reinforcements. They up for it? Or are they all talk?
I'm sure they'll help where they can.
And I'm sure they'll be as useful as they were in the hurricane. Should they care to prove otherwise, they're welcome to do actual work patching leaks in the Prowler's hold. Maybe they can locate a replacement helmsman's wheel in all this wreckage.
Patch the forward leak, locate helms. Oh, I gotta patch it, okay. Oh, here we are, Sergeant Furion.
These aren't Dominion sailors. They're privateers. Just our luck.
Quartermaster Oblan promised reinforcements when the Prowler is repaired.
We'll show that old sea cat what Dominion Marines can do.
The Prowler needs a replacement helmsman's wheel.
Edalus is the best scrounger in the regiment. If you want, I can send him out to look for a helmsman's wheel.
Alright, send Edalus to find a replacement.
He's on his way. Anything else we can do?
There are leaks on the Prowler that need patching.
Nistella's is good with a mallet as she is with her sword. I can have her patch the Prowler's leaks.
Yes, have Nistel patch the leaks.
She'll have those leaks fixed in no time. What else?
The Sea Vipers stole the Prowler's Sunsighter.
Onglorn is our best tracker. He can recover the Sunsighter in no time.
Sure, send Onglorn to recover the Sunsighter.
I almost pity the Sea Viper who's holding on to the Sunsighter. Onglorn will recover it soon enough. What else needs doing?
There's nothing left to do.
It's time for that mangy privateer to make good on his promise. Maybe you should do the talking. I'll just rub it in.
That was fast. All right. There's room on the Prowler for your Marine friends, as long as they work for their meals.
You promised reinforcements.
I said I'd consider it. Captain Jimala is the only one who can make that call.
Then what does your captain say?
Something you'll want to hear. You just made the Prowler seaworthy, and Captain Jimala always pays her debts. Go talk to her. She only bites if you give her good reason.
Right.
Those damn sea vipers still watching us? Of course they are.
Buckigjar. You right there, buddy? Alright, let's go talk to that captain. Captain Jamila?
Due to your efforts, the Prowler is free to sail once the tide comes in. Those Marines did their part as well. I have no reinforcements, but I offer something better. I know who's killing the Dominion soldiers, and I know how to stop it.
What do you mean?
Our lookout watched the Sea Vipers drag a Dominion Marine into a cave. Later, he saw your friends remove the Marine's body. If we weren't so short-handed, I'd have ordered his rescue. But 3 of my own crew were missing.
What happened to your crew?
Before we understood the danger, I sent my crew to scavenge among the shoals so we might repair the Prowler. We thought they disappeared, but one just returned, and she tells a harrowing tale.
What happened to her?
The Sea Vipers happened. Now there's a new storm brewing, and I fear they're the cause of it. Mustangwe recovers below. Hear what she has to say for yourself.
Mustang Way. Mustang Way? Oh.
The Sea Vipers are insane! They're trying to create another hurricane!
Another hurricane? What do you mean?
Sir Verkvild and I were scavenging for a replacement helmsman's wheel when the Sea Vipers ambushed us. They brought us to the island with the beached Dominion flagship. They'd done things there. Terrible things.
What have the Sea Vipers done?
Those filthy Maormer dragged my mates up and tied them to these serpent-shaped statues. Then they started chanting, and lightning surrounded them. That's when the storm began to form around the island.
The Sea Vipers created the storm?
Yes, I'm sure of it. It was a terrible sight. The Sea Vipers were so caught up in the ritual, I slipped free. I tried to grab Sir, but the lightning held him fast. Then one of the Sea Vipers yanked at him. I saw the Maormer's wrist glow.
Why would the Sea Vipers' wrist glow?
The Maormer wore lodestones on their wrists. It let them ignore those lightning bombs, but I couldn't find any more, so I jumped off the ship and swam for it. Please, don't let them sacrifice my crewmates.
Take look, what is this? Oblan's letter. My dear lucky friend Oblan, your captain's patriotic foolishness has drawn you the best possible assignment. Imagine, scouting for the Navy around Canarthy's Roost You'll hit the sands long before any of those officious marine thugs have time to look around. I'm sure you know most of my supplies come from KR. Since you don't have to pay shipping fees, you old sea cat, I expect you to cut me a deal next time you're in H. I'll have a new batch waiting for you, so be sure to get me my raw materials. Better keep this short. I hear you're sailing with the tides. Best of luck, and a safe voyage to you, K. Alright, if I can get out. Take lodestone from sea vipers. Bunch of sea vipers might be located in that area. Oh geez, look at that. Okay. Attracting attention over here is a sea viper. Yeah, get some of that. Have some of this. A little bit of that. I also see a sky shard over there. Lodestone. This smoothly polished stone feels heavy for its size. Okay. So... quest item. Free Werkwild and Sur. Get the sky shard. So if we get 3 of those, or every third one, every third piece we get a skill point that we can spend here. So you can see sky shard 1 of 3. Duelist over here. Let's shock him. Damn. Daedric summoning increased to 5. Down you go, down you go. So there's one over there, probably inside. Oh, there's a chest here. Maybe we get a shocking staff in there. Staff. No! It is a level 4 pewter necklace of reduced feet cost. Increases max health. Oh no, stamina. Increases stamina all around. Yeah, okay. Let's try it out. Probably prefer to be healthier, but... I mean, when I'm running, you can see my stamina bar over there. Oh, there's somebody up top. Use the lodestone.
Those sea vipers are insane!
Alright, he's free and he's running.
They won't kill me today!
They won't kill me today! Alright. Return to Captain Jimala. Storm's eased up, good. So that bar on the left there is the magicka. That probably all my abilities use. The red one is my health. For those of you that have never played this game before and are wondering, Oh, so... And if the enemy moves kind of strange like that, that's probably because it's a player and not an enemy. Captain?
Sur and Werkwild returned just after the skies cleared up. They're a bit damp, but otherwise all right. My lookout says I have you to thank.
Yes, I stopped the ritual and freed your crewmen.
Then we'll finish repairs and shove off at high tide. Oh, your marine friends fended off sea vipers while you rescued my crew. They're welcome aboard, as long as they want. Perhaps we'll see you at Mistral. You'll always have a place on the Prowler.
Right, okay. So he gave us a shield. I don't think gonna have much to do with that. But we've finished that quest, so now we've got to go on to the other side. So I shall recall... I'll recall over here and then we'll travel on that direction.